Okay, let's see how this does. So, welcome back to Bees in Framingham. Today, we are going to end up getting into our hives. I've got a couple of things I need to do today. Need to do a full inspection on all three, but the primary one today is going to be checking the brood that is above the queen excluder right now, making sure it's all hatched out, and then kind of divvying up those frames into other of the hives so that we can make sure that they have room to lay. And that's going to be our first start today and our first stop in hive number 2. So let's jump right into this one. I need to make some work on my apiary, so hopefully you can see this. So we're going to put this right here. And they are done with this. I'm not surprised. All right, so let's pull this one off. Put this off to the side. And we're going to take, top off. Need my smoker. Okay, so we're going to give them a little bit of smoke down here and up here. We're going to see what's going on up top. All right, so not a huge amount of bees in here, but there's definitely been some work going on. Move, lady. All right, let's give them a little more before they get upset with me. So it looks like everything is happening over on this side. Brood is basically right here. So I want to yank this one. Ooh, my frame's broke. I have to replace that. So pull this out, see what's going on. All right. They are packing away some honey in this one. Pollen, maybe. You can see there's bees here. So I'm gonna drop this back in real quick because I forgot something. One of those things, you know. One of those things, and they're gonna not be happy with me running right through their swarm. Not a swarm, but through their entrance. So let's try this again. All right, now I have everything I need. At least I hope so. So let's get here. Pop this one back out again. All right. So we'll put that out here. I really don't want them filling it in with honey up here. Exactly. All right, so that's still got some brood right here. A little bit that hasn't hatched yet. And a little on this side. So if we can, we're going to move this down below. So we're going to put that one out here. Scrape this burr comb off. And then we're going to check this one. All right. Still a little bit of brood on this one. But that's a good laying frame. Ooh, plenty of pollen. So I know what I can do with that one. That's got a lot of pollen on it, so we're going to slip that right back here. Mind the noise. This one had some brood on it the other day, but it is heavy as hell. That's a resource frame, unfortunately. It's become one. And so we'll probably leave it that way. All right, let's check the rest of these and then we'll move this off because I need to get down below. All right, interesting. They have capped honey on that. And they are putting some honey in this. So I'll put this back. See what they're doing with these. I think the answer is very little to nothing. Built out a little bit. Not much though. So, throw that back in here. And that one's starting to be built out, but not very much. So, and this one's probably going to be the same. Yeah. Yep, it's been robbed out and it's not deep enough. So, what I want to do is rearrange so those three are staying. Ooh, watch it. That's a resource. Come on, lady, get off. It's a resource. That one I don't remember, but let's take a look again. Some brood on it, so that needs to go below. This had brood on it as well. So we'll try to get that below too. All right, and then this, I'm not sure what this was. That's becoming a resource frame. So let's get them in here. Now, we're going to pop this over here so I can look in the bottom. All right, take this off. All right, so now we have this up here. Let's make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, so we're going to go down in the bottom, see what we can find. Alright, so queen excluder is going to come off. So let's see what we can see. All right, I need my frame holder. Let's pull this one off. I think this is going to be a full resource frame. Ooh, absolutely. That is looking very full. And one on the outside is also very heavy. And, ooh, it's solid honey. All right, so let's just pick this up real quick. It's fairly heavy. So I need to see what else is in here. She probably needs a place to lay. And I think I can give that to her. All right, ladies, watch out. Coming in. I got a couple of places to lay here. Let's put that out here. But I don't think she'll come out there, so let's move you over. Ladies, I'm getting a little agitated, so a little more smoke. Okay, and let's pick this up. All right. So as you can see, that has brood. And honey on it. A couple of queen cups, but nothing in it. So we're going to knock those down. All right, so brood there. We'll leave that. Oh, sorry, ladies. And we'll go here. All right. Okie doke. See if we can get you ladies out of here. See what's on here. Hey. If I can get you spun around. Get her spun around, I should say. Queen is right there. See her in the middle? She's right there. So she has nowhere to lay on this thing, and nowhere to lay over here. So, but she's on here, so we want to get her back in the hive. Not sure why she's on that frame if there's nowhere to lay. Well, let's see what else is on here. All right. And there's brood on here. A little bit of brood on here. This time of day, it's going to be hard to see if there is any eggs or milk brood or anything like that on here. So, ow, God damn it. Don't do that, lady. All right, let's see what we got here. A room to lay. That is a resource frame. So she doesn't have any room to lay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this here. Take a look at these last two. Oh, they have really been propylizing these together for some reason. And that is a solid resource frame, and so is that. So she's got more than enough resources. So we're going to leave 2 on each end for sure. So let's see. Let's rearrange some of these. This is a bit tippy. So yeah, leave that out here. And we'll move this over here. All right, so I need, what are they putting on this? I think that's resources. All right, so let's see what we can pull from up here for her. Oh, that's got a lot of, it's got some stuff in it, so we're just gonna lay this right here. Damn it. Got a lot of pollen on it. But that's a good, reasonable frame for her to kind of lay some stuff into. So we're going to give this to her to lay in. Now I got to figure out where she is. So brood frame. Pollen frame. A little bit of a brood frame. So we'll move this over here, put this out here. All right, so let's drop that in. And I believe she was on this one, if I remember correctly. Maybe. I don't remember, but I thought it was that one. All right, well, either way, you're going back in here, so. And then we'll drop this in right here. That's a good frame for her. I think I want one more to get back to her. I can go over here. That's resource. So we'll throw you up here. Right. We have another brood frame. Yes, I do. So let's drop you. Yeah, you're good. In here. All right. So right now, they basically ready to go. So we're gonna pull you up here and shake you off. All right. Oops, this is not gonna be good. All right, so mistake number one. You do not want them crawling up your pants leg. So I'm stepping off screen for a minute to make sure I don't have any up my pants leg. And we'll correct that problem right now. All right. I have had them up my pants legs, and they don't like it. So let's see what I can do now. I have bees everywhere. So that one is ready to go, as you can see. So what I need to do is get all these bees in that box. So we're gonna have to shake, do the shimmy shake, and they're not gonna like it. Okay. There for a minute. Let's see what's on here. Resources. New brood. All right, ladies. I actually need a top cover for this. Okay. Oh. Yeah, mistake number one. Okay. All right, I want to get this off of here. Where can I put it? All right, we'll set this down there. Bring this off here. Put that right down there. Okay. And we'll take you, and we'll put you, watch out ladies, on here. Pull this out. Oops. All right, now they'll start settling down a little bit. And I actually want to put this over top of this. So I can kind of keep the robbing to a minimum, maybe. All right, let's go check. I goofed. So what I'm going to do is shit. Okay, so we're going to put this back up here. Ah, and it's quite heavy. Okay. And then this is going back on here, and we not that one. Well, maybe. I'm going to put some of this back in there for them. Yeah. Okay. And then this may come back as well. So, all right. Hive 2, in this case, hive number 1. Okay, so I have switched hive tools and I've switched gloves. So we're going to go in and see what's going on inside this little one. All right. So they are definitely done with this. All right. Pop this off. Okay. And let's pop my top off after. Let's see what's going on in here. They're kind of light, so they're going to get some honey. was fast. Watch out. Okay, coming in. No. All right, I've started a feeding frenzy, so we're done for today. Bad idea.